Hello everyone, Turiosaurus here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm having a pretty nice day. Started Minecraft Survival today. That's going to be a series which is going to be going up, hopefully, on Saturdays, as well as Mondays and Wednesdays. I've kind of set up a little bit of a schedule. This game, for those of you who don't know, which may be many of you, because this is kind of a loved game and yet an undiscovered game all at the same time. This is Mount&Blade Warband. I do not have any mods installed for this, at least not for this playthrough. And then if everyone hates it, I may replace this playthrough with something else. But anyways, this game is scheduled to go up on Sundays and Tuesdays by the looks of things. Friday, I'm going to attempt some sort of random game shenanigans every Friday. And then Thursday is kind of a free day for me to upload whatever I choose to upload or whatever you guys have requested the most. We'll just see what Thursday does. So let's jump into this, and I'm going to play a male for this playthrough, mostly because I haven't played the game in a long time, so I'm not so good at it. I do not want to be an impoverished noob, because that makes the game pretty easy if I remember correctly. I'm thinking that I want to do the archeries. So I'm thinking I'm going to go hunter. My father was a hunter or something like that. I was the son of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. So winter sucked for us. Yeah, we were poor. Got it. Then, when I was younger, I became a craftsman's apprentice. Why not? Then I became a young adult, so like probably the age I am now. Let's say that I became a game poacher. That sounds like the perfect thing to do if I want to do archeries. And so I am going out on this for revenge. I'm going to take over the kingdom of the man who slaughtered my family for their poaching, or something like that. Allow me to quit without saving. I don't need to be that realistic. Now my name is Turiosaurus. There we go. We've got 4 points to spend here. Let's go ahead and get you guys to the next level. I think I'll increase my intelligence and probably one more into agility. So now we have 6 points to spend. Let's get 2 into Iron Flesh. Weapon Master. Let's get 1 more into Power Draw. 1 into Weapon Master. I'm probably not gonna have the greatest horse, so I think I'll do some looting so that I get better stuffs. And then maybe pathfinding so I'm faster. Yeah, I think outrunning my enemies to start with is gonna be good. So we're gonna dump all of our points into archery, get a bow as soon as possible, and I think we're set. So we're gonna do done, and we'll just randomize this a little bit. Find someone who's not entirely goofy. He's young, his hair color is dark, his beard is not a mustache. His beard is not. That's about what my beard is. Wow, it's terrible. Skin tone. I have a rather dark skin tone according to what everyone tells me. We'll go with that. But now his hair color is not dark enough. Whatever. That's good enough. So we'll just go with this. Now, if I remember right, the best standing archers is probably the Rhodoks, because they have the crossbows. But the Nords have the best melee, and they have decent archers. We'll go with the Rhodoks. So, yada yada yada. All of a sudden, you hear the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. So every time you start the game, who knows why, someone has paid some sort of mercenary to murder your face. and I don't know where he's coming from. There he is. So we just shoot him. Oh, nope. Hack him in the face. Rah! 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 Block. Ow, he hit me. There we go. Got him. Been right there. Oh, shift zooms in. Very important for archery. Now this guy's gonna run over here. He's gonna say, "Are you okay? A darn bandit attacked you. How dare this happen?" This guy's brother was kidnapped or something like that. We gotta help him. I'm interested. Not really. I'm not interested at all. But it's the first quest. Might as well do it, right? 14 looters? Yeah, probably don't want to take on 14 looters to begin with. But I do have some furs. So why don't we go into Jalkala? Joining a tournament? No, I would get destroyed in a tournament at this point. But let's go to the goods merchant and let us sell our furs. 330. I think that's actually a decent price for furs, if I remember right. That is cheap for silk, from what I remember. There's a lot of trading that goes on in this game, and that's kind of one of the ways to make money. It's not my favorite way. My favorite way is to kill people, particularly in the Nord Kingdom. There are these sea people that come in. They're basically Danes, from what I remembers. And you kill them, and they drop all this really nice armor, and then you can join a war, yada yada yada. I like to destroy people. May not actually be able to do that this time though, because I went archery. And whilst the archery is great, it's not necessarily the greatest for killing things. So I got a 15 and a 99 and a speed of 100. So I'm losing speed, gaining a lot of damage with this though, and the accuracy is the same. I think this is technically a horse bow, which is something that's good for me to start with. So I think I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna spend all my monies, all the monies, because I guess I don't really need the monies here. I'm gonna sell you this meat to cost just a little less. Large bag of arrows. There's 34 plus 1 to damage. These are plus 2 to damage. There's only 30 of them. This is a two-handed, which is not the greatest actually. I'd like to get a simple sword and shield going here, but I'm thinking that that's a dream for some other time. So we're just gonna roll with this for now. And I'm probably too poor to afford any half decent armor. Yeah, 380. That's not gonna get me much. That's a decent helmet actually. 22 to the head. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And now we need to do something to get me some money. So there are two groups of looters here. The 14 I'd like to avoid. So this 4 is not actually all that bad. So let's go in. We're going to charge the enemy. And I'm all by my lonesome right now. This is Mount&Blade Warband, and yet I have no band of warriors to command and to fight for me, which isn't too big of a deal. Oh, there they are. Right out there. I'm going to stay on my horse for this, because then I can run away better. So we're going to do this, and we're going to shoot at him. I missed. And we're going to keep shooting, and I'm going to keep missing, partially because I'm on my horse, and therefore my accuracy is actually lowered, and partially because I'm terrible at archery, which is actually why I chose it. For one, well, the melee system in this is actually a bit janky, I guess you could say, and you can basically become like a god warrior, and whilst that's really fun, not always the best, and so I thought that I'd try and play something slightly more realistic. And also the arrow drop in this game is actually rather fantastic for how cheap it looks. And there is headshot bonuses, which I find hilarious in a game like this. If you play this game and you want to conserve your arrows, you can right click once you've drawn back, and you will still gone, whatever that is. I don't even know. But yeah, achievement, I like that. There's a button Ah, control clicking. That brings it in immediately. 21 is probably better than mine. Yeah, so now I look like a bandit, but that's fine because I have higher armor now. I still don't want to take on this 14. I'm gonna wait until I have some guys to kind of like sit in the way. Unfortunately, part of being an archer means that no matter what your settings are, if you shoot your own guys, you're gonna hurt them. And so I'm likely going to kill lots of people on accident. But that's life, you know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. That's what you're gonna do. I could probably actually take these guys out. I think I'm gonna risk it. It's early game. If I get captured, there's not much I'm gonna lose. So I'm gonna charge the enemy. Charge them. And hopefully they're down the hill, because climbing up the hill is super slow, even on my horse, as you can see, which means that I'm gonna get plenty of time to shoot at their faces when they're climbing up this hill. I've just got to find them. Oh, there they are, right there. Alright. So we're going to sit here, and we're just going to lob arrows into that general direction. A little higher. Right here, I think. No, there. Oh, I got one. Got one again. Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty fun. Should I have lived in these times, I think I would have definitely been an archer of some sort. And I do archery in real life, actually, as well. It is fantastic. Unfortunately, I've kind of gotten away from it recently, just due to me having other stuff to do. But I'm hoping to get into that really soon. I'm actually going to buy a new target once my tax rebates come in. But yeah, so this is the power of the horse archer. You can just kind of do this, release, and then we start tapping away. Then we pull out our axe, and we use this to cut down these guys who are throwing rocks at us, because throwing rocks are not fun. I don't like having rocks thrown at me. I don't know about you guys. Now, it is better to be using the weapon that you want to use, since you actually gain skills from it. Now these guys are running away because they're big babies, and because I killed all their friends single-handedly, they're afraid. And this is just one of the game mechanics, which is why I would like to have, for one, a faster horse. I would also like to be on planes so that I can outrun these guys quicker. But this is just one of the things you deal with in this game. People are going to run away from you. You got to chase them down if you want to kill them. You can let them leave, but I don't do that. I'm not merciful. Everyone shall die who fights me, and or get knocked unconscious. That's also possible in this game. But yeah, so we got lots more stuff from these guys. I keep trying to shift click like it's Minecraft, but it's not. So yeah, I'm gonna take that stuff. All this stuff technically could take it, but its buy value, it is so low that when I actually sell it, it's gonna be like 1, and that's just not worth it for me. You have a limited amount of space that you can actually use. Therefore, you kind of have to choose what you're doing. These little blips on the ground are because I have a skill called tracking. And someone just declared war. Nords are fighting Kingdom of Swadia. 4 Rodok tribesmen are willing to join your party.